We learned a little bit about music lines and spaces, and also about line notes and space notes in the first part of this lesson. Let's take that half note that is sitting by itself now and turn it into a line note. I moved that half note right on top of music line 1. So now that half note is a line note with music line 1 going through its note head. Now I moved that half note up to the next line. So now music line 2 is going right through the note head of that half note. Move that note again. Now music line 3 is going through that half note's note head. Now I turn that note upside down. I told you before that notes are sometimes right side up and sometimes upside down. And this line 3 note changes direction a lot. The only reason for tipping this note over is to save space on the paper. Let me show you more clearly with the next note. Here I moved the half note to music line 4. When the note is right side up, the stem is so tall it is nearly off the paper. So it gets tipped over. I actually think it looks better this way. And here I moved the half note to the top line, music line 5. You notice that the note is upside down, so the stem doesn't stick way up high. Oh, here I moved that half note underneath music line 1. Now it is a space note, touching only one line with the top of its note head. And now it has been moved into the first music space. Now the half note is in music space 2. And now I moved it up to music space 3. You noticed, I'm sure, that the note is now upside down. Keeps that stem from sticking up too far on the paper. Now the half note is in the top space, music space 4. Wow, it is in the top space and its stem is touching the bottom line. Notes are exactly 4 spaces tall. And now our half note is on top, with the bottom of its note head touching the top line. It is still called a space note. We will be using these lines and spaces later. But for now, all you need to know is the difference between a line note and a space note, and also know that notes move around on these lines and spaces. You should all have some little cards with notes on them that look like these, or they can look upside down like these. I want you to show me a card that is a line note. If you showed me this one, you were absolutely correct. It is a line note. If you showed me this one, you were also absolutely correct. It is a line note because that little line is going right through the note head. It is an upside down note, but we know that sometimes notes are upside down. Now show me a space note. This is a space note. This is also a space note. And this is a space note. And this is also a space note. This is a space note. And this is also a space note. We surely did have lots of choices when it came to space notes. All of these notes are space notes. Just remember, every note is a space note, except if there is a line going right through the note head. Then the note is a line note. Bye.